Ever find yourself daydreaming about how your favorite ice cream is concocted? Picture it, the irresistible blend of flavors, the silky texture, the cold, refreshing sensation that only ice cream can deliver. It's more than just a dessert, it's a treat that brings smiles, stirs memories, and cools down those hot summer days. But have you ever wondered how this delightful treat is created? Well, wonder no more, because today, we're diving into the sweet, creamy world of ice cream making. Before we dive into the process, did you know that ice cream dates back to the 5th century BC? Yes, it's that old. The ancient Greeks enjoyed a version of ice cream served at lavish feasts in Athens. Fast forward to the Tang dynasty in China, where a concoction of milk and rice was heated, then chilled to create an early version of our beloved treat. Ice cream's journey continued in the 17th century, when it was introduced to Europe, specifically Italy and France. It was here that the process was refined and flavors began to evolve. By the 18th century, ice cream had crossed the Atlantic and started to gain popularity in the New World. However, it was the invention of the ice cream churn in the 19th century that truly revolutionized ice cream making. This allowed for smoother, creamier textures that we enjoy today. So, from ancient Greece to the modern freezer aisle, the evolution of ice cream has been a sweet journey indeed. Now that we've traveled back in time, let's plunge into the present-day process of making ice cream. To start, gather these key ingredients: cream, sugar, flavorings, and a secret component, air. Yes, you heard right. Air is a key ingredient in ice cream. But let's start with the basics. Cream provides the smoothness that characterizes ice cream. It's the fat in the cream that gives our favorite dessert its luxurious texture. Next, we have sugar. Sugar not only sweetens the ice cream, but also lowers the freezing point, preventing the cream from turning into a block of ice. Flavorings, of course, give ice cream its taste: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. The possibilities are endless. And now, for the secret ingredient, air. You see, ice cream isn't just frozen cream, it's whipped cream, filled with tiny air bubbles. This churning process incorporates air into the mixture, making the ice cream fluffy and light. Without air, ice cream would be dense and hard. With all the ingredients ready, we can now begin the ice cream making process. The first step in ice cream making involves mixing all the ingredients together. As simple as that sounds, the way you mix these ingredients can make a world of difference in the final product. Let's start with the basics. You've got your milk, cream, and sugar. These form the base of your ice cream. Now, the key to a great mix is to whisk them together until the sugar is completely dissolved. This is crucial because undissolved sugar can lead to a grainy texture, which is not what we're after in a smooth, creamy ice cream. A good rule of thumb is to mix for about 2 minutes, just enough time to let the sugar dissolve, but not so long that you start to whip the cream. Next, we have the eggs. Some recipes call for egg yolks, some for whole eggs, and others for no eggs at all. Eggs add a richness to the ice cream and help to create a smoother texture. If your recipe calls for eggs, you'll want to temper them. This means slowly adding some of the hot milk and cream mixture to the eggs to bring them up to temperature. This prevents the eggs from scrambling when you add them to the hot mixture. Once you've tempered your eggs, you'll add them back into the main mixture, stirring constantly. This is where the magic really happens. You're creating an emulsion, a perfectly blended mix of all the ingredients. The goal here is to achieve a smooth and homogeneous mixture, with no lumps or undissolved sugar. This mixing process is vital because it determines the texture of your ice cream. A well-mixed base will freeze into a smooth and creamy delight, while a poorly mixed base can result in ice crystals or a grainy texture. So take your time and mix thoroughly. And there you have it. You've successfully mixed your ice cream base. It's a simple process, but one that requires a little patience and a keen eye for detail. Now we're ready for the next step, the chilling process. Here comes the cool part, literally. It's time to chill and churn the mixture. Now, these steps might seem simple, but they are of utmost importance in the ice cream making process. Firstly, let's talk about chilling. Why do we need to chill the mixture? Well, the answer is quite straightforward. Chilling the mixture helps the fats in the cream to solidify. This is crucial because it ensures that our ice cream will have a creamy and smooth texture. Imagine biting into an ice cream only to find it grainy or icy. Not a pleasant experience, right? That's exactly what we're avoiding by chilling the mixture. Now, onto the churning. This is equally important. When we churn the mixture, we are essentially incorporating air into it. This is what gives ice cream its light, fluffy texture. Without churning, our ice cream would be dense and heavy, more like a frozen block of cream than the delightful treat we're used to. You see, when we churn the mixture, we're creating tiny air bubbles throughout it. These air bubbles break up the ice crystals that form as the mixture freezes, preventing them from becoming too large. The result? A smoother, creamier ice cream. In fact, the amount of air incorporated during churning can even determine the category of ice cream. Some premium ice creams have less air, making them denser and creamier, while others have more air, giving them a lighter texture. So, chilling and churning might seem like simple steps, but they are fundamental in the ice cream making process. They determine the texture of the ice cream, making it either creamy and smooth or light and fluffy. And let's face it, who doesn't love a good scoop of perfectly textured ice cream? With the mixture perfectly chilled and churned, our ice cream is almost ready. The next steps will be all about freezing and hardening the ice cream, but that's a story for another scene. For now, let's just relish the thought of the delicious ice cream we're about to enjoy. Now, into the freezer our mixture goes for the final stage, freezing and hardening. This is where our delicious concoction transforms into the ice cream we all know and love. But how does this happen, you may ask? Well, let's break it down. First off, the freezing process. The mixture, which is now a semi-solid from the chilling and churning stage, is placed in the freezer. The cold temperature of the freezer makes the water molecules in our mixture slow down, and as they slow down, they begin to form ice crystals. This is why it's crucial to have a good balance of ingredients. Too much water, and your ice cream might end up as a block of ice. Too little, and it might not freeze properly. The size of the ice crystals is also important. The smaller the crystals, the smoother and creamier the ice cream. This is where the previous churning process comes in, helping to break down any large ice crystals that might have formed and keeping the mixture in motion to prevent large crystals from forming. Now let's talk about the hardening stage. After the initial freeze, our ice cream is still a bit soft, more like a soft serve consistency. It's edible at this point, but if you want that classic ice cream texture, it needs to harden further. This is achieved by leaving the ice cream in the freezer for a few more hours. During this time, the temperature drops even further, hardening the ice cream, but not to the point of it becoming rock solid. It's a delicate balance, one that requires a little patience, but the result is well worth the wait. The hardening stage is crucial in achieving that perfect consistency, the kind that holds up on a cone but melts in your mouth. A consistency that's smooth, creamy, and oh so delicious. And voila! Your ice cream is ready to be scooped and enjoyed. Whether it's a hot summer day or a cozy winter night, there's always room for a scoop or two of homemade ice cream. So, there you have it, the fascinating process of making ice cream. It's a journey that starts with a humble collection of ingredients: cream, sugar, and flavorings. These simple components are then skillfully mixed together, creating a base that's just waiting to be transformed. Next, we delve into the world of chilling and churning. Here, the mixture is gradually cooled while being continuously stirred. This step is crucial to prevent the formation of large ice crystals, which would make the ice cream gritty rather than smooth. The result of this process is a creamy, semi-solid product known as soft serve. But we're not done yet. The soft serve then undergoes freezing and hardening, becoming the firm, scoopable treat we all know and love. This stage is where the ice cream gets its final texture and solidity, ready to be enjoyed. Understanding the process behind ice cream creation truly enriches the experience of savoring this delightful dessert. It's not simply about the end product, but also appreciating the art and science that goes into each step. The next time you indulge in a scoop of your favorite flavor, take a moment to reflect on the journey it has taken. From simple ingredients to the intricate process of chilling, churning, freezing, and hardening, it's a sweet journey indeed. The next time you enjoy a scoop of your favorite ice cream, remember the sweet journey it took to get to your bowl.